All right. It has been a minute since I have recorded. Probably, I don't know if I'd say a month, but it might be close to a month. It's been a while. As people who would know, apparently having the actual family and all that stuff takes a lot out of you. Um, so a lot of my goals and ambitions have kind of been pushed back slightly for two reasons. One being I just have less time than I was expecting, so I've you know prioritizing different things here and prioritizing different things there, and then partly because I've just been lazy and procrastinating a lot, which is I've always been notorious for doing this. Um, but it's something I definitely need to work on, and I think a lot of people need to work on is just even if you're tired, just focusing on doing the productive stuff. With that being said, we have made actual progress on things. Like I said, it has not been at the speed of which I wanted, but we have been making progress. Like for the most part, my my planning and everything has been pretty consistent, marking everything off I need to do. Um, Pretty consistent. We've been doing a lot with that and marking it down consistently every day. And part of the things I have been doing good at is, which I know this isn't, this doesn't make me more necessarily successful at all, is I have been doing a lot better with consistently working out and reaching those goals, which is awesome. Finally getting close to where my goal is with that, so we're going to keep pushing. That's been doing good. Running's been doing good. And the main things that I've been lacking on has been studying for just new knowledge. I have not been doing that. And stretching. Those were like my two big things. I wanted to study like 30 minutes to an hour a day, and I wanted to stretch 5 minutes every day. That has not been working, which I have no excuse. At least for the stretching, I have no excuse. I can literally stretch whenever. I could be working, I could be in the shower, I could be wherever, and I could just decide, hey, I'm just gonna get my stretches in real quick. I should be doing that. That's a slacking thing that I'm gonna again keep pushing myself and keep writing notes down to get better, better, better. So that's definitely been a slacking point. And then the studying, I waste so much time right now playing damn video games. Let me tell you, the I don't know, maybe people could probably relate to this. The amount of time that I have wasted in the past like month playing Destiny 2 with the new expansion and everything that dropped has been immense. I've been spending like at least probably 3 hours a day, um, just on the grind, and it's fun. It is fun, and I think again, I've said this in previous recordings. I think taking that time to focus on yourself and enjoy yourself is very important. But 3 hours a day for my ambitions is a bit much. I'm kind of slacking there. So I'm gonna work to cut it down weekdays. I'm gonna try to spend no more than like an hour and a half a day doing stuff like that, just so I kind of have more time to work on things and get things done that my real life goals later down the line. I'm not gonna be able to tell friends, family, or whoever. No one's gonna care if I'm like, let me tell you, Suddy, did you know I got this exotic in Destiny 2? Pretty cool at the time. They're not gonna give a shit. No one's gonna give a shit. So we're gonna cut it down to an hour and a half. Allegedly, that's the goal. Um, but otherwise, I've still been consistently going. I know the big things that I have talked about in previous recordings have been, for starters, building a company or something like that, because right now, as of 2024, we're in like one of the worst states the economy's ever been in. Everything is super expensive. Housing market's super expensive. No one can afford anything. Everyone's walking around thinking they're going to be screwed their entire life, and it's a bad vibe out there. So, like I said, I think originally the goal of this channel is to test all these books and things I'm reading and people talk about and see if it's true and actually try to dedicate myself to it. I can say, with just general advice on saving money and investing in things like that, I have made more money than I've ever made before with that. Um, and it's not a lot, but even if, over the course of however many days, if you make like $60 in the stock market or the crypto market or something stupid, that's 60 extra dollars. Or if you convert your bank accounts to a different type of account that earns you higher interest, I don't know, just as a random example, $3 a month in interest on your bank account is not that much, but over the course of a year, that's like 40-ish dollars that you didn't have before. I know it's only $40, but it's a free $40. That's pretty good. So far that's been doing good. An update on the books too, because last time I completely shat on this book. I did, and I have continued to read it, and I finished it like a week ago, and I gotta say, I think I was a lot more invested towards the last half of it. The beginning was very boring to me. I thought it was very kind of just mostly inspirational things for people, um, trying to get people to get that urge and push to try to better themselves. So there wasn't that much fruitful, at least for me, at the beginning. But I got a lot more invested towards the end. I actually was reading this consistently, and it was pretty good. So I'm not gonna fault this book anymore. Think and Grow Rich it's a decent read. Like I said, I got a lot more invested towards the end of it. So it wouldn't be like my top recommendation, but something to read. Why not? Learn something from it. Right now, I should be finishing this today. Um, About to finish The Richest Man in Babylon, which I've actually enjoyed this a lot. Surprisingly, it's very short. Um, it's only like 150 pages, and the main kind of reason I like it is the whole thing is written in stories from like actual tablets in history that we have from this old ancient city of Babylon, of people talking about their debts, people talking about getting wealth, their strategies. It almost feels like you're reading a fiction, because I've always been like averse to nonfiction books and things like that. I thought they were boring, but it's kind of interesting. It feels like you're actually like just reading a story about people in Babylon versus learning about wealth and things, even though you are. Um, so I would honestly recommend this. This is a pretty good book. I think it teaches a lot of the concepts that shit like all the Gordon Ramsay, not Gordon Ramsay, damn, um, Dave Ramsey. Maybe Gordon Ramsay teaches it too. Maybe he's going to teach you cooking as well as saving money. He's going to make your bank accounts cook. Um, but it teaches a lot of similar concepts to stuff like those with debt and getting money and savings and things like that. But it's very interesting being in like a fictional, isn't the right thing to say, but like it feels like storytelling instead of just reading stuff. It's been very good. I should be finishing that today. Now this book, I don't know if I'm going to do this because again, the housing market is horrible right now. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Um, but I'm gonna try reading it, see what happens. It's called Financial Freedom with Real Estate Investing, which was recommended by a good buddy of mine, and it's about. I mean, honestly, now that I've looked at it, the inside for the first time, this looks like a kind of like a tank of a book with the size of it. But I mean, the text in here is freaking massive. Like the pages are as big, text is big. It's like 200 pages, 240 pages. So I should be able to finish this in like 2 or 3 weeks. Um, so we're gonna read this. I'm not super prone to the idea of real estate investing right now, even though I know it's smart and people do it and it is smart to do. But I've been kind of eyeing it from the distance. I'm not too keen on it right now. Um, but I mean, yeah. As far as an update video, that's the main update on everything that's been going on. Pretty boring compared to other stuff I've been kind of, I don't know if this would be considered a vlog, but documenting on. And one thing I'm going to try to do is I want to actually edit these videos at least once a week. Like one day a weekend, I want to just sit down and get one done. Is then going to be another goal of mine. So I think this upcoming week or weekend, whatever you want to call it. And look, for people doubting me, watch. I'm gonna take note of this live. I lost my goddamn pen. All right, give me a second. Gotta go get a pen. Okay, we got a pen. So just as proof, so people don't think I'm gaslighting everyone, we're going to write down on this week. Oh, my pen was on my damn desk this whole time. I didn't even see it. All right, we're gonna write down for this weekend that we are going to actually edit a video and post it and everything. And I want to record one talking about what I've been doing so far, because I said I'm going to do this in the past and I haven't because I've just keep forgetting to do it. I want to actually go through strategies I've done to help me plan my day, plan my tasks, plan my months, like get routines, because it really does help. Coming from someone who is very, like, I've always just been on the fly. I've been the friend where I would message a friend 20 minutes beforehand and be, hey, screw it, let's go here, and just see if they reply. I've always been like that. No planning. I've always thought planning was stupid. But since I've been doing it, it does help. Getting routines and things like that, that's how you pick up those habits that make you a better individual. So I'm actually going to be writing something down showing things I've used in the past. I'm going to be talking about habits I have right now, what I'm trying to develop, and we'll go from there. I don't know if it'll help anyone, but maybe someone will follow that and start getting on the same path, so who knows. Either way, I'm going to go work out. Become freaking swole and fucking jacked. So, hope everyone has fun. Hope you have a nice day. I'm gonna go cry because it's extremely hot and I don't want to work out right now, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So, talk to everyone later.